This is how you start a new year. This is how you start 2024. Stop, camera. Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel BKP Reacts, and today we are doing the wonderful IVE once again, a group that have catapulted up into my upper echelon of K-pop groups over the last year. I mean since the debut, to be honest, they've been climbing, but particularly over the last year they've really leapt up there, and they have released a new song, one-off release. I don't know when the next full comeback is going to be, but they've released a one-off release called All Night, which is featuring Saweetie, who I am aware of by name. I think she did like a song with like Doja Cat and stuff like that, so I'm aware of her, but I don't know if I've heard anything from her. I don't really know her that well, but nevertheless an exciting collaboration. I've coming back in any form is a wonderful thing, so I'm ready and excited for this. It has been out a couple of days now, and I'm ready to check this thing out. If you're new here, hello. If you're an IVE fan, please do check out our previous IVE reactions on the channel. I have been reacting to them since they debuted, so there should be, I think, reactions to all of their various comebacks that they've dropped since they debuted, so by all means go back and check those out. They do also feature heavily on my top 100 songs of last year list that I dropped, so please do check that out if you've not already. If you're intrigued by how I might rank songs from last year, IVE are in it a lot. So by all means check that out, that would be awesome. And of course guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. Why don't you? That would be fantastic. But with all that being said, we are just gonna get straight into this thing because I'm ready for more IVE today. It's an exciting time. It is IVE time! Let's do this! So this is the wonderful IVE with All Night featuring Saweetie. I have no idea what to expect here. I've not seen the teasers or anything, so in terms of like song, I've absolutely no idea what this thing is going to be, so I'm really intrigued to see where it goes. Dive. Ooh. I'm so intrigued by it. Look at them, look at them. Like, just take that picture. Couldn't do that. Oh my god. Right, hang on. I'm gonna start again because I've confused and overwhelmed myself. I was trying to do the picture thing. You know, the pose. What is it? That? Is that? No. Is that what? That. I don't know. I was trying to do like the picture thing and I failed miserably. Right. Start again. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna start all over again. I might cut that. I'll cut that from the final version. You'll never see it. I'll edit it out. Look, it looks like such queens. Like One Young just owning everything when she walks in. Like, the way she walks in. This sounds very like familiar. This ain't the cover, is it? Oh! We could do this all night. This is how you start a new year. This is how you start 2024. Stop, camera. I gotta say, to be fair, it's actually been a while. It's been a while since I knock my camera off in my excitement about something. So yeah, testament to IVE that they've caused that to happen. On occasion it does happen. My camera is precariously balanced. I film on my iPhone, and it's balanced precariously on a computer monitor. It's not a professional setup by any stretch. So occasionally, if I knock the desk a bit too vigorously or something, it falls off. So yeah, but testament to IVE that they caused that. Right, this this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Is this a cover, or is this sampling something? This is I recognise this, like that whole hook, the whole sort of feels like we could do this all night. That whole thing is from another song. I'm not making that up, right? I hope I'm not. Let me know in the comments what the deal is with it. I recognise this. So I'm sure it is. I don't know if it's a straight cover or if it's just using something from somewhere, but I certainly recognise it. But obviously not well enough to place it, but I definitely recognise it. Regardless, it sounds absolutely incredible. I love the fact they bring that clubbiness to it as well, with that drop after that main vocal bit. It feels like it belongs in a club. It feels like it belongs in summer, that summer sort of feel, which is weird because it's winter, but well, where I am at least. It's currently winter, so it feels like it belongs in summer. But regardless, like it's just that wonderful, classic dance club song that yes. I love this kind of vibe. I love this kind of feel, like coming from IVE as well. It's just give me more. Look at them in the lift. Hello. Oh, she sounds so good. Yes, yes. Oh, I like this woman. Oh, that flow. Yes. This makes me so happy. Look at, they look so incredible. They look like stars. And they are. Like, imagine being at a club throwing out some shapes to this. Like, seriously. Yes. Why are they in an office? Oh my god. That, I love that one young bit then. Oh my god. Just like, can we just...
Voicemail of IVE and Saweetie. We're out of the office right now. You can try to leave us a message, but we may not get back to you.
I don't think they will get back.
One of the main ways that I like to...
Can we have a moment just to acknowledge the absolute tour de force that is One Young? They all shone in this. Like, every single member shone. Like, either full of top members, incredible members, and they all absolutely shine. They're all stars. But there's One Young, like, I can completely understand the general, like, One Young's always been seen as that it girl, as that kind of, yes, she is a queen, she is an absolute star. She's always been viewed that way ever since she turned up on Produce 48, and she's gone from strength to strength to the point where like you see it now and you're like, yeah, I get it. I absolutely understand why she was always kind of given that crown from the very beginning, because she just, every scene she's in, every moment she's in, she absolutely steals it. Just the way she commands the camera, it's beyond superstar. You know, it's that kind of territory where you're like, yeah, she could own the world if she wanted to. Like, she just got that thing about her, that ultimate just X factor, it factor. Just, she's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And she's my bias. Obviously I am biased in that sense, but even beyond just that, it's just, she just has that thing. And every time I see her in there, like, she grabs me. Every single time she's on camera, she just grabs my attention. It's insane, the skill that she has. Oh, right. That was incredible. Yes, you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't know where, I can't remember where I currently list them in my top K-pop groups. I don't know where they currently sit. But like, from a musical perspective, if we're talking pure music, because there are different factors that come into play when relating to like how I view a group and how I rank a group, so to speak. There are many different factors that come into it. Obviously music being a big part of it. But like, from a musical standpoint, solely, very probably like easily right up there in terms of one of my absolute favorites at the moment. Like, every single song they release, almost, particularly the main releases, like, there are a few B-sides that I can go without and that don't really do anything for me, but generally speaking, most of their songs, and then, like I say, especially the title tracks and things and the main songs they release, are just always 10 out of 10 bangers for me. Like, I absolutely love everything they do. Like, musically, they're just one of the absolute best for me. Because they just keep releasing stuff that I absolutely adore, and I can't deny them. That's why they appear so many times in my top 100 for last year. And this is another one. I love that it has that kind of Western appeal to it. It doesn't sound like K-pop, to be honest with you. But I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing for groups to do. Not all the time, but certainly occasionally. It's nice to have groups come out of that mold and go, you know what, we want to kind of get big overseas, we want to get big in the West, we want to get big globally. Let's release something that's completely out of the box and that doesn't fit with the K-pop mold, but actually might appeal more to those Western audiences, especially if you're doing a collaboration with a Western artist. It makes sense. And I think this is a prime example of that, where it just works beautifully. It just really does work beautifully, and I'd love to see more collaborations like this. I know there have been some in the past, I'm sure there will be in the future, but I'd love to see more and more of this, because I just think it works so incredibly well, and this is an absolute banger. I want to find out what's... let me have a look into this. Here we go, I think I've got it. Is this one? Yeah, God, I knew I recognised it. As I recognised that, it's from... Yeah. So it's effectively a cover. This is the original. Yeah. So it's Iconopop. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I know they've done a few, so I recognise the name and stuff. This was released like 2013, so around 10 years ago. And I was thinking that, because when I was thinking it sounded familiar. It kind of took me back to a certain time, and I think that's what it is. It's that kind of like, 2010s dance music era. Yeah. So it makes sense. I knew I recognised it. I'm sure some of you are like, well, yeah, obviously it's that song. But for me, it wasn't one of those that immediately went, oh yeah, I know what that is. It took me a minute to even figure out that I recognised it. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. I cannot say enough good things. And with that, and Saweetie, by the way, nailed it as well. Saweetie was incredible. I loved the bit before the rap sounded gorgeous, and then she drops into the rap, and She killed it. Yes. I'm more than happy to check out more of her stuff because that was killer. And with that being said, guys, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you enjoy this reaction, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. That would be fantastic. And I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. Selling gay. I love you all. Goodbye.